Okay, now let us take few examples to understand what is a data structure, how it is represented in a programming language. Any programming language, how it has been implemented. The basically any kind of a data structure has to be having a cell. Okay, so cell is nothing but it holds some value. So we will discuss that later. So it is holding that value that could be a primitive data type like boolean, it could be integer, it could be a float, or it could be like string, which is again aggregation of some characters. That again is an array. So all kinds of things, or it could be a structure. Anything can be taken in an as a cell value. And data structures are created by it gives a name. So aggregation, when you are creating an array, you have to give a name to that one so that you can use that name to access the value in that, but in that particular list of values being aggregated into one place, in a one dimensional array, and it is given a name. And the simplest aggregation mechanism, usually in any programming language you look at, it is like array is the one of the thing, and it is nothing but sequence of cell of a given type. So it takes only one type. You cannot have different type in an array. So array of one type in a sequence of cells. So each cell will hold some value. So which we shall often refer to as cell type. So the type of that value that stores is called cell type. So for example, array of integers. So integer value where stored is called a cell type. And you are accessing that cell or the value through an index. So that index can be marked as a 1 to n, or you can say that in most of the programming language it is from it starts with 0 towards n minus 1, which is n number of cell types, sorry, index types, which holds cell type of any either basic type or composite type. Okay, it could be any value like integer or anything, or anything like that. And a cell is an array, can be referred by giving the array name together with the value from the index. For example, set of arrays. Array index is starting with 0, 1, 2, 3. The values of the cell of the array can be of any one type. Take this example, character array. For example, we will take this character array. So how it has been stored here? Let us take this one and see it over here. So we declare that a character is a array. Okay, we declared it over here, and then we say that array zero will have a value of something like, okay, array zero holds the value as a. Then array two is holding the value of b, and array array two, no, array one. Okay, then comes array the value of c, like that. Okay, so here what is the name of the array? Sorry, character arr, not a, it is arr. Okay, so arr is the array of character type. So each index holds one character. So characters array 0 holds a, array 1 holds b, array 2 holds c, similarly like out of so many other things. That's how we define is this one. So this is nothing but cell type. This is cell type. So this is character type, and this is index 0, 1, 2. Those are the index. This is how, and this is the overall type. What is the type? It is a character. So we declare that array as a character type. So every index of array holds one character. That is how we have declared. Similarly, we have mechanism like any other programming languages, like structure. Structure is something which holds different types, holds fields, and each field can be of different type. It can be a same type, it can be of different type. And each cell structure is a cell made up of collection of cells called fields, and possibility of dissimilar types. So structure is a cell is made up of collection cells. So these are the cells, these are the cells. Let me take this one as an example. We'll see this one. Okay, I will take this and copy it over here. Let us see. Okay, structure, I declare it as integer I and character C. Okay, here integer I is one field and character C is another field. These are the two cells. So a record have two cells. If you look at here, a structure is a cell that is made of collection of cells, okay, of dissimilar type. Again, but the structure itself can hold only one set of value. So how we can declare a structure? A structure, a record type, records, it should be records of 20, so array type. So that's how we are discussing over here. Structure is a cell made up of this one's possibly dissimilar type. Structure often grouped into arrays, okay, grouped into arrays. So this is grouped, this structure record is grouped into arrays. It can hold up to 20 records. Each record will hold two cell types, that is integer I and character C. There are two values, it can two different types different types it can hold. And it can be, each record can be accessed by, it's like records 0, then records 1, like that, records 2, similarly. So each record, each array element, array index will hold a record of type record, which is having a cell type integer I, integer value. So these are the two cells. This is a collection of cell. Record is a collection of set. Here array is a one cell type. So this is how we declare records, sorry, structure and arrays. Similarly, out of this one, there are about two. These two are random access. Randomly, you can go to any number. Like you can access array 2 directly. You can access record 1 directly. So it is not like you have to go sequentially to access record 2. You can directly give the index number, you can get the result. Here you can give the array number, array with index number, you will get the character. But there is another example which is called file. Okay, file, this is also a file. Okay, in a particular type, like characters in a text file. For example, this itself, this particular PPT is a file. So this file contains what? These are the characters, words, strings, and these sentences. You can access these things sequentially. You cannot access something like directly, like one character from somewhere. You cannot access that. But there is no way. We have to go through the whole line, then you can read that particular character. So another, this example of group file is, it is sequential and cannot be accessed random. We cannot access in the random. So there is another example which is like a pointer, where one cell points to the other cell. You can take this example. Let me show you this one. Okay, this is the pointer. If you look at here, pointer. What is this pointer holds? One is value. Another is that another value which points to the next cell. So this is a cell type. Okay, this is a cell. It is a type value holds is integer, and another is a value which gives the address or is points to the next cell. So here we can access anything randomly also. There is no need to go for sequentially. Okay, so you can say that this is what we want, but because it is normally, it is a linked list. This is called a linked list. So you have to go one by one. For example, you have to access this one. You cannot get this one without having this one. So we go first this one, then you access this, then you access this. For example, I want third element in the list. Then I have to go first, second, then third, then I will access this. But here, how it is represented, the value is a cell type. This is a cell type, and this is a pointer to the next cell. Okay, so the whole thing is a cell, and this is a cell type. Okay, so here also we are our understanding should be clear on pointers as well. So these are the important structures, data structures usually we use in most of our programming. One is like kind of a which is a array, and then we talked about struct, then which is kind of a structure which holds different types of data in each cell, and it's a collection of cell. Another is file, which has holds the same type, particular type, one type of data, not like different type. It holds one type of data, but sequentially you can access. We cannot access randomly, whereas array and structure, array is accessed randomly. However, this list is again sequential access, but there are ways to access linked list randomly as well, by looking at the by giving different kinds of algorithm. Okay, so we understood this one in this particular session is what is cell, what is array, what is struct, and what is pointer, what is a file, how the grouping of, specifically it is a grouping or aggregation of cell types. You aggregate. List is what you understood by the list. List is nothing but a list of elements. Basically, it is not been not been structured or somewhere it is maintained. It is just a list of item. How you maintain is called abstract data type. You can maintain that as an array, you can maintain that as a list, you can maintain that as a structure, you can maintain that as a or represent that in a file. So how you are representing, how you are maintaining that in a programming language is something we have discussed here in this particular topic. Okay, thank you.